What are you doing?
Oh, I thought you said she'd be out of it.
It's fine, carry on. She's not grass.
Look, just because I know where that money's coming from doesn't mean I approve. You need to get that out of here now.
Just give him a sec, all right?
There's an out in your fridge. Yeah, love. Go mad in fresh goes. Now, would you please shut up?
Easy, mate.
Listen.
No. You listen. Shut your gob so I can finish up.
I feel very foolish getting so worked up.
You've got nothing to be embarrassed about.
I shouldn't have allowed myself to get so stressed.
But you have to remember that you're not on your own.
I haven't been able to face anything.
You don't need to. Not right now. Just focus on getting yourself better.
Yasmin, you've got us lot around you who want to help.
Thank you.
I feel like I need to go back to school after doing that project with Hope. I had no idea about the whole twit-twoo thing.
What twit-twoo thing?
Oh, right, so you reckon owls go twit-twoo? Well, actually, it's two owls. The bird, or the female owl, goes twit, and the bloke goes twoo. Mad that, innit?
Crazy.
Well, it's fascinating. You can spend your whole life thinking owls go twit-twoo when actually they go twit or twoo.
I've never really given much thought to owls. Oh, am I the only one who can't stand living in a hovel?
Come on, it's not that bad.
Ty, I found a banana in the girls' room yesterday. Well, I think it was a banana, but it could have been a stick of licorice. It was so shriveled up.
I'm sorry. I've just been busy at work at the moment. I'm busy today, but Scout's honour, I will start to pull my weight a bit more around the house.
Maybe you could cut down on your downward doctor twice a week, eh?
But you was all for me getting fit. And anyway, look, I'm starting to master some of the poses.
Just try and pick your dirty socks up once in a while, eh? Why have you got AP on your yoga mat?
Have I?
Let me guess, stands for absolute pillock.
I must have just picked up the wrong one by mistake. I'll take it back on my break.
Right, OK.
Oh, mate, come on, you're such a
Go on.
cheater.
Go on.
Every time.
Yeah. Right, loser buys breakfast. Yeah? Think I'll go Royce full English. Right, come on.
Si, you're already late for college.
No, second half.
No, he's not. And I was talking to my son.
Sorry, how does that work again? She's not your proper mum, is she?
Oh, I'm Simon's mum, all right?
Nah, that lad that died, that was your kid, weren't it?
All right, mate, just shut up, yeah?
How dare you? Get out! Get out of my...
Mum! It's all right, I can fix it.
Oi, I'm starving.
Yeah, and I'll come buy the chippy later. You can't keep losing it like that. It's embarrassing. Jacob's the reason we can still afford to live here.
Problem is, these zebras, they all look the same, don't they?
Yes, well, why don't you do something easier then? Like, I don't know, a cityscape or one of a train. Oh, I could ask Roy if he could borrow one.
No. It's good that it's tough. I mean, you know, and the zebras, if you look at them properly, right, they do have subtle differences. Maybe that's a personality shining through. Well, that's how they recognise each other. Yeah. Never thought of that.
So it's good that it's hard because it's keeping your mind off the old...
Booze. It's all right, you can say it. And yes. Yeah, it is.
Okay. Well, speaking of Roy...
Were we?
Well, sort of. But anyway, he saw you out and about last night. Oh, probably dead early this morning.
Yeah, well, I couldn't sleep.
Okay. You didn't fancy making yourself a cup of cocoa then?
Tell you what, I could sleep for England now, but night, you know, me mind, it just... It's because I'm in overdrive, you know.
Right, why do you think that is?
Well, I don't know, do I? Well, I just end up lying there, wide awake, and I'm just staring at the ceiling.
Is there anything I can do? I mean, I'm not causing it in any way, am I? You're not still stressing about Lucas?
No, I'm not. No. You explained to me, didn't you, and I trust you. I only fancied a walk. It's not that flaming weird, is it?
No, suppose not.
I'll see you later.
No, wait. Where are you going?
Do you really want to know?
Of course I do. Si, you've got to stop seeing this Jacob and you've got to stop doing what you're doing.
I have to.
Please. Please, he's dangerous.
I know, but I can handle myself.
What has happened to you?
What's happened? Seriously. My little brother's dead. My dad's not far off being the same. And my mum's a complete wreck.
Simon, I've had a lot going on. I've lost my little boy.
We all know that you have lost Oliver. We all know that you're grieving. So am I. So am I. I'm trying to stop us from going under. I'm trying to save us. You heard Jacob. There's nothing in the fridge, and it won't even matter if the electric gets cut because I can't pay the bill. Working with Jacob is the only way.
No, Si. Doing illegal stuff is not the answer.
No, maybe not. But at least I'm doing something.
Well, we can sort this. Everything.
How? How can we sort it? You haven't even had a shower, and you sat there crying over a broken toy.
That toy was Oliver's.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't need it anymore, does he?
All right, look. I know you're grieving. I know you are. And I know that I haven't been there for you like I should have been, but I'm not... Si, I'm not myself. Please. Please don't go.
Jacob's my mate. I need him.
No, you don't need him. We need each other. We need to look after each other. Me and you be a team again.
How can we be a team? How can we be a team when you're sat there crying and I've got a debt to pay?
I'll help.
I don't need your help.
No, Si, please, I'm begging you, don't go.
I have to.
No.
And now, of course, he thinks the zebras have got personalities.
Sure he's not drinking again?
That is a terrible joke. And yes, actually. All his family trust him, so do I. 100%.
Sound about 1% certain.
It's just that he's finding it hard, isn't he? And, I don't know, Roy saw him wandering around at 5 o'clock this morning.
Look, when I'm feeling a bit down, I go for a run before sun-up. Actually, I went this morning.
Oh, I'm sorry. Here I am banging on about Peter. Are you all right?
It's been a bit of a tricky week, isn't it? Month. Yeah. All right. Training's taking a bit of a bashing now.
Sorry for yapping.
Fine. Maybe he's taking some time to clear his head.
Yeah. Sure, that makes sense.
Have you asked him directly?
Not exactly, no.
Look, if he is drinking, and I'm not saying he is, but if he is, you're not doing anyone any favours skirting that niche.
You think I'm stupid for believing him, don't you?
Well, maybe giving up the drink has turned him into an insomniac.
Or he's wandering around half cut.
You need to find out which.
Eileen, these are luxury products.
Who are you kidding?
Well, they can't just be left outside at the mercy of the elements.
But it's hardly the North Pole. They'll be fine. They're taking up too much room inside.
They won't be here for long. I'll have sold them all by next week.
Great. Well, then they'll be OK in the fresh air for a few days.
Eileen, please be reasonable.
Right, I'll tell you what I'll do. If these boxes have got to come back inside, then something else is going to have to go outside.
Great. What shall I shift out then?
Got a sleeping bag, haven't you?
Can I talk to Peter?
He's actually just gone for a sleep. He's not feeling too good.
I need to speak to him now.
OK, well, I'll tell him you came by.
Carla, please, I can't do this on my own. I can't do this on my own. I need to speak to him now.
Are you all right?
No, I'm not OK. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Look, I know he's struggling, but I'm struggling too. Please, I can't do this on my own, Simon. It's both our responsibilities, and I can't be a good mum to him. And now he's got mixed up with this nasty lad, and he's going to go off the rails. Well, he's going off the rails. Please help me.
OK, calm down, all right? Just calm down. Just... He's asleep, but come in. We can have a chat, yeah? Come on.
So, your blood work is clear.
And it wasn't a heart attack.
We believe it was a major panic attack. Panic attacks are caused by stress.
I was just saying we need to find ways to reduce that.
Exactly right.
It's much easier said than done. You see, my husband, my late husband, left me with a debt I never knew existed.
Grant, you don't need to explain.
I do. Because before this, before him, I had never had a panic attack. Not once. But now sometimes I feel as if I'm losing my mind.
There's plenty of support and treatment options for you to access, Yasmin.
That's my point. You think I am ill, mentally ill, but I am not.
That lad from the chippy?
Yeah, he might seem all right, but he's not, and he's dragging Cy down with him and all.
Are you going to tell me what this Jacob's actually doing?
Well, he's a druggie for a start, and he's been smoking weed at the flat, and so has Cy, and... And, well, I think they're selling it as well.
Oh, okay.
So what do I do, hey? What do I do? I keep saying to him, stop hanging around with him, but it's like he doesn't hear me.
Well, you have to keep on at him.
Carla, I can't. I haven't got the strength. That's why I need to tell Peter everything. Maybe you can have a word with him, you know, lay down the law or scare him if he has to.
No, you can't do that at the moment. He's really ill. He's exhausted all the time. He's really struggling, Leanne. Look, we didn't want to tell you this because we didn't want to worry you, but he was having seizures. I mean, it's been awful. You can't expect this from him at the moment. I mean, it'll tip him over the edge.
So what? I just keep failing until Cy gets locked up or worse. I can't lose him too, I can't. I need to tell Peter everything.
I'll tell him, okay, when he's stronger.
It's worse than what I've said, though.
Well, listen, you can tell me. You know you can, but please, Peter does not need to know about any of this right now.
Any of what? What don't I need to know about?
I need to talk to you about Cy.
Well, by the look on your face, it's not good, and you clearly don't want me to know about it, right?
Because it's nothing for you to worry about.
It's not nothing.
Cy has, not got back into the swing of things with college. No, after Oliver and lockdown and, well, everything, you know, and he's struggling with his A-levels, and Leanne's worried about him.
Right. Well, I'll have a word with him. Is that all it is? Well, look, we'll get that sorted. Blimey, Nick. Do you know what? I thought for a second there you were going to tell me something awful, and I don't think I could cope with any bad news.
No, it's nothing that me and Leanne can't handle together.
And since when were you my bodyguard? Carla, if Simon's struggling with his college work, I want to know about it, OK?
You've not been well.
No, I haven't. But it don't mean I don't care.
I know, but that's why I'm offering to lend a hand, aren't I? I mean, I can help with his exam prep and any other major problems he might be having. And, you know, I can set him on the right path and help him with his revision.
OK. Look, I'll speak to him tonight, right? I'll tell him to pull his finger out.
Right, thanks.
You need to rest.
Yeah, I do. I think I might go back to bed. Hey, don't worry about it. He's bright, our lad, isn't he? He'll be fine, Leanne. I promise you.
He needs to know.
What? Leanne, you can see how ill he is. He's just said to himself he couldn't cope with anything bad.
What, so just lie to his face?
I am not dropping this bomb on Peter, OK? It will set him back.
All right, well, thanks. Thanks for absolutely nothing. I shouldn't have wasted my time.
Oh, no, Leanne, look, I'm glad you've told me. Because he might not be able to help you, but I really can. You don't have to go through this on your own, all right? I'll think of something. Just leave it with me.
I only realised I had it this morning.
So I must have yours?
Yeah, you must have. How daft are we, eh? I mean, me. I'm daft. You're not daft.
Cup of tea? Thank you for returning my beloved mat.
You really do learn something every day.
Go on, Kirky boy. Hit me with it.
My mind is officially blown. Tyrone Status reckons that owls don't twit true. They either twit or they true. And I've just Googled it. It's only flaming true.
I know it's true. It's called call and response. Everybody knows that.
Oh, I didn't.
Kelsey Praise.
You what?
Oh, nothing, it doesn't matter. Listen, could you put your phone down for 5 minutes and help me with these boxes, please? Luxury beauty weighs a ton.
Why have you got them here?
Because Nick said that I could. And because Eileen's heartless and she wants to ruin my business.
It's hardly your business, is it? Ripping off people who need the extra cash.
I'm not ripping anybody off.
I don't get you. You know what it's like to be skint. Weren't that long ago you was living in a tent?
Look at me now. Rags to riches.
But you've trampled on people to get here.
I haven't trampled on anybody.
Gemma, Ches, they might be the ones who end up living in a tent. The little ones as well.
Well, that's hardly going to happen.
No thanks to you, though, eh?
I don't know. She's obviously got herself into a right mess with it all, hasn't she?
Yes, well, Leanne's been through a lot lately, hasn't she? And, you know, Simon, he's like any other teenager. He's gonna be fine.
Yeah. Well, I think I'm gonna go and see him anyway. Do you think I could get a taxi over there? I'm not even sure if I could walk the 100 yards, to be honest.
Well, then don't. Okay, just leave it for today.
Well, no. Actually, I think a walk will do me good. I can take it steady, can't I?
Peter.
All right, I'm just a bit dizzy.
Is that all it is?
You think I've been drinking, don't you?
I don't know. You've been going for walks all hours of the night. You know, you're stumbling all over the place. What am I supposed to think? If you have been drinking, Peter, you need to tell me now because this is serious.
Stop speaking to me like that. I haven't been drinking, okay? Not last night and not today. I'll tell you what I have been doing. I've been lying in bed night after night, wide awake, and I've been doing a flaming zebra jigsaw to keep my mind off having a large glass of scotch. This is hard. I'm struggling, Carla. I'm really struggling. Is that what you wanted to hear?
I'm sorry.
I need you to trust me. Okay? Please. I don't need any extra stress.
Maybe all the stress did cause her heart attack. Oh, she looked so weak in that hospital bed.
Well, you should have known Yasmin before my dad got his claws into her. I was scared of her. She was a proper strong lass.
Well, she will be again. In time.
Yeah. That's why I wanted to make it right and give her everything that he left me.
So, did you?
Nah, she didn't want it. She said that she didn't want anything to do with the house or the restaurant and that I should give everything to you.
Me?
Yeah, she's giving everything away. It's mad.
She needs time to recover.
No, she needs somebody to understand how she's feeling. I think that you could really help her.
So my whole life I'm thinking that owls go twit to who, when actually...
One says tweet and the other says to who. That's very interesting.
It's mad, isn't it?
In Romania, it is boo-hoo-hoo.
Romanian all sound different. Well, that makes sense, wouldn't it?
No, I mean, in my language, we call the owl noise as boo-hoo-hoo.
Oh, right. Yeah, I knew that's what you... Look, I better stop blabbing. Leave you to it. You're obviously busy.
To be honest, I'm pleased of the distraction. I think maybe I'm not cut out for this after all.
What's the problem?
I'm just trying to get my head around spreadsheets and formulas. It just makes no sense to me. Everyone else seems to get it, and I just don't.
All right, well, I bet you a blueberry smoothie that not everybody just gets it. They're just pretending. They'll all be just as worried as you are.
Well, I still need help.
Lucky I'm here then, ain't it? I mean, this sort of stuff used to wreck my head and all, but... Well, it's actually pretty simple when you get your head round it. What is it you're doing?
Don't you have to get back to work?
I've got time to help a friend in need.
So Daisy ends up getting these old blokes singing Beyonce top of the lungs while they're waiting for the robot. I should have filmed it. Would have gone viral. And then...
Ryan, I know what you're trying to do, and I love you for it, but nothing is going to take my mind off worrying about Grant.
So I should just shut up, yeah?
Yes, please.
Can I just say one more tiny thing? Your Gran's a proper tough cookie. She'll get through this.
How's she doing after the tests?
Your Gran's been through a traumatic time.
That's an understatement.
I'll prescribe her something now, but her GP will advise on the best way forward.
But what do you think right now?
Well, I strongly recommend counselling and mild antidepressants.
Right, okay.
Medication isn't for everyone, but it's also not forever, and it could help.
Yeah, thanks. I don't think she'll go for the meds.
You're with the doctor. Might just be that little bit of help she needs.
I miss her, Ryan. How she was before we broke her down. I just want my Gran back.
Oi, got a minute?
You? Yeah.
Right, I'll get straight to the point. Simon, leave him alone.
Sorry, who are you again?
I'm his evil stepmother.
I'm so scared.
You should be. See, I know what's been going on, Jacob, okay? And I don't want Simon hanging around with someone like you.
Little Miss Music Box blabbed, did she?
Who?
Si's mum. She's, well, she's not my biggest fan.
She's not the only one. So you've heard me, yeah?
Yep.
You being Simon's mate, that stops now.
No can do. Soz.
You know what, Jacob? I've known lads like you all my life. You're just a little boy playing at being a big, scary gangster, and it's a joke, all right? And you might be able to intimidate Leanne, but you do not scare me. You and Simon, it stops now.
Oh, what?
Or you'll regret it.
Simon's a good kid. We get on really well, like, he tells me things, you know, about his poor little brother and Dad trying to top himself.
So what?
So it's as if I'm not shaking with fear, but I don't think you're gonna do anything. Because if you did, you might regret it. Or Simon, or his loser dad, or his messed up mum. This is way bigger than you think. So I'd keep your mouth shut if I were you.
You're right.
More importantly, are you all right since your mum's been blabbing? You best tell her to shut it, or she'll have more to cry about than a dead kid's broken toy. This could end very badly for your family, you get that? Did you have a word with your mum? Oh, you listening to me?
Yeah, I will.
She needs to put her straight. Get her to keep her mouth shut.
Yeah, I know, but I need to answer this.
Fine. I'll shut it for her.
No. Hi, Dad. Yeah, can I call you back, please? Yeah. Look, Jacob, please, mate. Look, I'll talk to her. And I'll tell her not to tell anybody else.
She better not. I mean it, mate.
Right, you stay there and don't move. Don't even lift a finger, OK? We've sorted cover for speed dial, so that's all boxed off.
Right, I'm off to work. But I'll bring the tea in later, so you don't have to cook anything.
Can I at least open the post?
No, definitely not. It's just going to be bills. Me and Imran are dealing with all that. You just put your feet up.
Any requests?
Ooh, maybe a bit of Frank Sinatra?
I mean, what do you want for your tea?
I'm not fussy.
That's it.
How you feeling?
Same as I was when you asked me 5 minutes ago.
Sorry. Look, I spoke to the doctor at the hospital, and she thinks that you should see your GP.
So they can pump me full of pills? No, thank you.
They're antidepressants to lift your mood.
Then you take them.
But they could try and sort you some counselling.
I'm not discussing my business with a stranger.
Do you know what the definition of madness is?
Oh, now I'm mad as well.
Doing the same things and expecting different results. But you're gonna have to change something, Gran, or you'll end up back in hospital.
You off out?
Nothing gets past you, does it? Hey, I'm gonna go and see if I can try and find Si. I think there's something going on.
How do you mean?
Well, when I tried to ring him earlier, he seemed a bit, I don't know, a bit stressed. What did Leanne actually say to you?
Just that she's a bit worried about him, you know, catching up on his coursework.
Right, and that's all she said, is it?
Yeah. Yeah, I think everybody's a bit anxious about the kids falling behind at the moment, aren't they?
No, I think I'm gonna go and see him anyway.
Well, there's no point.
Sorry, is there a reason you don't want me to go and see him?
No.
Yes, there is. I'm not stupid, you know. You think I'm gonna make a detour to the offie, don't you?
No.
Yes, you do.
No.
Carla, look. If I wanted to have a drink, I would have a drink, and there is nothing you could do about it, okay?
Yes, I'm well aware of that, Peter, but you know what? The only way you're going to get better is if you stop worrying about everybody else and start looking after yourself. Okay? And if you must start, I've just been to see Simon. Okay, and he's fine. College is fine. Everything's sorted.
Hey, what would I do without you?
I know. Everything you already do, probably. And you wouldn't have to hide it.
Oh, 10 ways to live your best life. First one being, do not click 10 ways to live your best life.
I get so much spam, it's ridiculous.
Oh, don't we? Oh, you got another. Click here to see what Jed would look like now. No.
Jed who?
Oh, never mind. Is it just me? Or, you know when people say, living my best life, don't you just want to kill him? I mean, who is living the best life right now?
Aren't you?
If this is my best, I'd hate to see me worse.
You're still young, you can still change things if you're not happy.
No, I'm joking, and I am happy. Anyway, back to the really exciting stuff. Spreadsheets.
How do you know about all these things anyway?
Kev taught me. Spreadsheets, databases, the advantages of spreadsheets over databases. I mean, those nights in the garage, fly by.
Maybe you should get back to work before he sacks you.
I'm a partner, you know. I'll be fine. And anyway, we can't leave a job half done, can we?
Thanks, I appreciate it.
You're very welcome. And if you're really lucky, I might even tell you who Jed would are.
Yeah, come on in.
Hello. I just wondered if you're playing out today.
Oh, I think it might be a bit soon for playing out. But can I make you a cup of something?
Hey, I thought I told you to stay put. I'll get it.
I think Yasmin can manage to put the kettle on.
Sorry. I'm telling you what to do again, and that is the last thing that you need, so I'm going to leave you to it.
Thank you.
She means well. So, what have the doctors said?
Well, it was just a panic attack.
Just?
And I know. I was terrified. I thought I was on my last legs.
I know, you do, don't you? So, have you thought any more about seeing someone?
Alia's been at me. She's probably right. I'm going to ask my GP to refer me to a counsellor.
It helps, trust me. Oh, I nearly forgot. I bought you a bottle of brandy. Do you fancy a little kick in your coffee?
It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
And your point is? Look, this isn't just a social call. What you were saying to Tim about wanting to get rid of your shares and the house, are you okay to talk about this now?
Yes, fine.
Well, I know you probably weren't thinking straight at the time, but that business belongs to you and Alia. You've built it up together. And the house is yours. You can't just give them away.
Well, I was thinking straight, and I meant every word. I don't want Speed Dahl or the house. I'm getting rid of everything.
You on your own? Why would you do it? Why would you make a show of me? Why would you tell Carla?
What are you on about?
She's just tried to threaten Jacob.
Well, I never asked her to. I didn't. I just went round to see your father.
Oh, father is it now, yeah? I know I'm in trouble when you say father. So come on, where is he? My hero? My mentor? My role model?
He's too ill to get involved, Si.
Oh, is that it? So what's his excuse for the past 17 years? Why would you tell her, Mum? Why couldn't you keep your mouth shut? You've got no idea who you're dealing with.
Si, what do you mean?
All right, mate, come on in.
Oh, here he is, Mr. Popular. Can light up a room just by leaving it.
Well, I'm glad my life is giving you such a laugh.
I'm joking.
I believe you're still getting a hard time in work.
Even Kirk's having a go at me now. It's like getting savaged by the Andrex puppy. Apparently I'm to blame for Chesney and Gemma not having a pot to piddle in.
You must be pretty strapped yourself. You're not exactly shifting much of that makeup, are you? Unless you count shifting the boxes over to the factory so that we're not tripping over them at home.
Well, yes, it's true. Sales haven't been that great, but I'm sure they'll pick up.
Look, I know you're doing this for Dylan, but is it worth it if no one wants to know you?
Well, I've just got around it. What are you having?
No, it's fine. I've only come in for a key. Locked myself out.
It's not your day, is it? Go on, what do you want?
I'll have a glass of white wine, please.
Coming up.
Seriously, I think you're better cutting your losses and jacking it in.
When were you going to tell me about this?
I was getting round to it.
Oh, thanks very much. You can't just give up everything, Gran.
I can. For the first time in a long time, I can do just what I like.
Well, I've got no intention of taking those shares, Yasmin.
Jeff left you with a load of debt. Same as me.
Well, I know that. And I appreciate the thought. But I've worked there for 5 minutes. What do I know about Pakistani food? I get heartburn after a cheese toastie.
You deserve those shares, Elaine. If it weren't for you, I'd still be in prison. The least I can do is to repay you.
So get me a box of chocolates or something. Not a stake in your business.
Okay, can we just forget about Speed Dial for a second? And I don't want your stake either, by the way, but I can understand why you might need a bit of a breather from work. But the house? You can't just give me your house. We're not playing Monopoly. This is your home. It's your security.
You're not going to chuck me out, are you?
No.
So what's the problem? It's what I want.
But I don't care if it's what you want. It's insanity. I'm not taking your house or your shares, and that's all there is to it.
Alia's right. This is your home.
Fine. I'll keep the house. But I want you to have Jeff's shares in Speed Dial.
You don't have to do this.
I want to. I get the house, you get his shares. Jeff would be turning in his grave, and if that's not a good reason to do it, then I don't know what is. Just think about it.
Yeah, okay.
So, what's the plans for tonight? Just gonna have a chilled one?
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Maybe we should invite your stepmom. She looks like she knows how to have a party.
Oh, please. She needs to learn how to chill out a bit.
Mate, I'm telling you, she's got some serious anger management issues. What are you saying, Leanne? Fancy a little dabble? Oh, come on. You know you want to.
Are you going to sit there and let him behave like that?
Nah, she probably don't need him anyway. Well, I mean, not when you're on the tranks. She put some tunes on, eh? You can't have a smoke without a good soundtrack. Have you got any Floyd, Leanne, or is it all Mamma Mia? No way. Hey, she's got it and all. Mamma Mia. Nah, I'm only messing. I just quite like a bit of ABBA. Yeah, well, don't tell anyone, though. No, no, no. Definitely no. Hang on. Hey, techno classics? Fair play, what, is that what you're into, yeah? Hey, your mum's a dark horse, you know. What else we got here? Now we're talking. Should we put this on? The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round.
I mean it, get out of my house! I'm waiting.
Oh, Mum, put it down. You're making a fool out of yourself.
You think I'm joking? I want him out of the flat and I want him out now, and you're lucky I don't throw you out and all.
Just put it down, seriously.
No, it's cool. I'll phone the police if she don't want us here.
I will.
What, and get your own son sent down for dealing? Yeah, no, I don't think so.
Watch me.
Go on, then. We're watching.
You know, him, I understand. He's probably been dragged up, he doesn't know any better, but you do know better.
Apparently he doesn't. Well, it's the last time I asked for some Pink Floyd. So, where were we? Rude.
You think no one can touch you, don't you? You think you're the big man. Well, you're not. You're just a kid. And his dad's not going to be ill forever. And when he gets better, I won't want to be you.
Mate, I am so sorry about her.
I don't think she likes me. Oh, well. What can you do?
Hey, where are you going?
Remember, Leanne? Keep it zipped.
Hang on, you don't reckon she's going to the police, do you?
Nah, I told you. She's not gonna shop her own son. No chance.
Oh, wow, you're definitely coming on.
The girls did 'em. But I have made you a nice tea to say sorry for having got you this morning.
Well, that's fine.
And the girls baked you a cake and all, look. They're feeling sorry for you because Evelyn's forcing you to eat all this healthy food, so they wanted you to have a little treat. How come? Everyone else can be a baddie, but you can never do anything wrong, eh? Good job they don't know you like I do. How was work?
They're just quiet, you know.
I hope you're not overdoing it, because I'm going to be having a word with Kevin if you are.
No, he's just got me on paperwork.
Love, I am sorry about this morning. I'm glad you're getting fit and healthy. So when's the next yoga class? How's it go again? Let me... Oh! Ah!
Hey, we'll call you, don't call us.
Seriously, when's the next session?
Well, I'm packing it in. I saw Steve, of all people, out jogging earlier on. I thought I'm going to join him.
What? You're giving it up just because I've been taking the mick?
It's not really me, is it?
Ty, I know you've only been a few times, but you always come back with a smile on your face.
I know, but 3 classes a week, it's a bit more. I'd rather be here with you and the kids.
Who are you and what have you done with Tyrone?
I mean it.
Thanks for coming.
What do you want?
I had a word with Simon's mate earlier.
Yeah, I heard.
He's a nasty piece of work, isn't he? Listen, I really wanted to apologise for earlier. Yeah, I'm worried about Peter, but I'm being selfish. I realise this is serious. And although I still would really like to keep Peter out of it for now, I think we should go to the police. Leanne, just tell them what's going on, you know? I'll come with you. Come on, I think Si could do with having a scare, you know? Maybe Craig could have a word with him.
No, there's no need. I've sorted it now.
What do you mean?
Well, I spoke to Jacob, and I threatened to go to the police myself if he didn't leave Si alone.
Well, and that worked?
Well, he's backed off.
Really? Are you sure? Because he doesn't seem like the type of kid to just roll over.
Yeah, well, he's all mouth in it. Anyway, he's gone. It's sorted. You don't need to worry about it.
Okay. Listen, do you want me to come up and have a word with Si on his own?
No, it's fine. You just go back to Peter and make sure he's okay.
Well, any other problems with that kid, if he comes back, let me know. We'll go to the police together. Look after yourself, Leanne.
Is it me or they just don't answer the phone anymore, do they? You watch. I'll get a text next.
Dylan.
There you go. The 3 little words every parent longs to hear. Not now, Dad.
Kids. They break your heart.
What are you looking at me for?
I mean, I won't mind. I'm only doing this stupid sales thing for Dylan, and he can't even be bothered to answer his phone. Maybe you're right. Maybe I should just cut my losses.
He's your son. You can't just get rid of him.
You know, I made the mistake of laughing at one of his jokes once. It only encouraged him. If this job's making you so unhappy, knock it on the head.
Should we get chips on the way home?
Sounds like a plan. Hi, Ridian. Yes, yeah, I'm okay. No, actually, no, I'm not okay. Look, I want out.
Right, can I get you anything?
No, darling, I'm fine.
Okay. Hey, do you think if anybody'd mind if I had a bath?
See that time of year already?
You know what I mean? It's not my house, isn't it?
I'm sure nobody would mind if you had a bath, love.
It's nice to see you in a good mood.
To see you nice. Hey, listen. If I am in a better mood, it's down to you. Thanks for sorting that thing out with Si earlier. And also, thanks for everything you're doing for me. I appreciate it. Probably don't say it often enough, but...
Thank you. Hey, do you need the loo?
What am I, 92?
I'm going for a bath, aren't I? I'm asking if you need the toilet.
I'll go in the yard.
No, you won't. You're going to be all right for a bit on your own?
You do, don't you? You think I'm drinking again?
No, did I say
Look.
that?
Just go have your bath, love, and let me crack on with this, eh? Please.
Fancy another coffee, then?
Oh, no, I should be making a move.
Ah, I was going to put a spot of that brandy in it this time.
Oh, well, in that case.
Have you thought about what I said?
Yes, I have. I am going to take Jeff's stake in the business. On one condition. No, on two conditions. Right? That you don't give up your share of the business. And that you keep the house.
Well, I've already said I'm keeping the house.
And your share?
That wasn't the deal.
This could be good for us. We could support each other. And either we do this together or I don't do it at all.
Well, it looks like we're doing it together, then.
Good. I'll drink to that. To get that bottle open and don't worry about the coffee.
Splendid.
I suppose I'll have to move somewhere nearer. The drive from Bolton is getting a bit too much and my lease is coming up for renewal anyway, so...
Why don't you move in here? I've got spare room.
That wasn't a hint.
I know it wasn't. But it's the perfect solution. We either do it together or not at all, remember?
Are you sure?
I wouldn't have said it if I hadn't meant it.
Do you think Alia would be all right with it?
Oh, she'll be fine.
All right.
Yo. So, what have I missed?
Oh, nothing. Just me beating you.
Shut up. Ah. Did you look at that?
Why have you done that?
Mate, you literally can't take me anywhere. Was that you off, Leanne? All right. Night-night. Sweet dreams.
And if you've been affected by Simon's story, you can visit itv.com/advice for support information.